Buda on the block, and I'm here with
Haydar bin Jamil
Haida Ben Jamil
from East Village.
Okay, from East Village. How many kids do you have?
2.
Two. What are their favorite foods?
They like almost everything. Halal.
Halal. Everything halal. Blessed.
Bless, yes.
Yes. I was wondering, I'm asking people, do you think that you should be able to discipline your kids any way you see fit, even physical?
By becoming their best friends. Yeah. By being transparent with them and try to see if they will be so transparent with us, with me. Yeah. That's the best way to discipline a kid. Yeah.
How do you earn their respect?
By being best friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. By being best friends, yes.
Great. Great. Okay. What age do you think that your children should be thinking or having sex?
My children having sex.
What age do you think is appropriate?
The moment they feel like having sex. Yeah. But committed sex. Not uncommitted sex.
So you're giving, you want them to have the discretion at whatever age?
Definitely, yes. Yeah. To have sex with somebody who like to have sex with them, but both must commit, because there is a product of sex, that is children, like they are my children. So they must be responsible for the product of sex. Yeah.
That means if they have children that they are responsible.
100%. There's no questions if or but. No.
So they can't bring their children home and say, Papa, I need your help?
Yeah, they can say. If they cannot, then I'll be always there. I'm their parent and their grandparent. Yeah.
Of course.
Good.
Of course.
Yeah.
In your opinion, all right, is it okay for a child to call a new spouse dad or mom?
A new spouse. I could not understand your question.
If a single parent has children and gets married again, should that new spouse be called mom or dad by the kids?
Yeah, that naturally becomes mom or pop. And you cannot have sex with mom and pop. The father's or mother's husband or father's husband, you cannot have sex with that. That's ugly, nasty.
That does sound ugly, and I didn't know how we got here. Okay. Now that marijuana is legal in New York City, do you think that it's appropriate to smoke in front of the children, like cigarettes?
There are so many things which are legal in New York City and United States. I'm ashamed of being that community, but there's nothing I could do to change it. But I discourage anybody, not even children, to influence their brains which will make them addicts and which will make them habitual to that and slaves to that substance. Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Do you feel that there should be a cap on child support, or should the system be reworked?
That's a very good question you asked. It started from the West, in the United States and the West, and it got polluted by other systems also, other countries or other cities in the world, or other population or the inhabitants of the world. Children have become an asset and a bargaining chip between children. That is ugly. Okay? Children must be taken care of both the parents, and of course the father and mother must try, and the grandparents and the parents and the neighbors and the society must try to nurture them to see the well-beings of them. And more than that, I think you may come to that question. I don't want to say more things. Yeah, children are the responsibility for everybody, but not a bargain and chip for a mother most of the time. And sometimes the father when the mother is rich, but most of the time his mothers are trying to live on, is a milking cow. Children are milking cow and they don't get what the mothers get from the fathers. That's exactly what happens today. And it's a shame nobody wants to pay attention to that.
That's a great answer. What is your greatest advice to a child as far as your life experiences to avoid? Like, what in your life do you want your children to avoid that you've done?
There's a lot to avoid, and the child is come up in this world with a child, you know.
What would be your greatest advice?
I'm giving that. There is a lot of pollution in information, which is given by the media. Even the system is polluted, okay? And I came to this country as a country with values. And there were values over here. And it so happened, I lived here for 40 years. And in these 40 years, it took a real bad turn. And this bad turn is made me feel that even sending my children to school to study is polluting their minds, right? The only thing, and the news media and the movies, everything is being so manipulated by the hidden system which teaches the children, and now they had become adults and they propagate blindly and ignorantly to others, and in their mind it came to such a nonsense, I call it nonsense, which makes no logic whatsoever, and they insist on it. And they must not follow that, and they must try to see something which makes logic, which is not nonsense, and see outside the Western world, right, to see why those people are so happy and pleasant and why we are not. That's my advice. And follow their instincts. That's what I can say. It's so little for a single man to propagate that.
You did a good job. I think you did a good job just now.
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Thanks for coming
I
back.
hope that you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will always get an alert when a new video drops.